La a beep beep, you a doop doop. La a beep beep, you.
Woo! What's up, y'all? AKL's coming at y'all. I hope you guys enjoyed last week's episode of Hive Time with Be Kind, where we taught you guys a dance. Be sure to look at that if you haven't already, and to tell a friend. Now, this week in particular, we're going to focus on our mindset. Schools have closed down across the country, but we want to focus on our mindfulness, ways that we can take a breath, really take a step back, and really approach life with a different mentality. So in order to begin this episode, I'm going to pass it to my good friend, Mia.
Thanks, AKLs. That's right. This week, we're focusing on a very important part of our Be Kind pledge. Be positive. Say it with me. Be positive. You know, positivity is more than a blood type. It's a choice, one that you make every single day to make sure that you're getting through anything that may come your way. So think about it. How are you choosing to stay positive during this time? I know it can sometimes feel like the zone of the unknown, but just like we say in our Be Kind assemblies, these situations may seem a lot scarier than they actually are, because it's all about keeping a positive mindset. Because when you do that, that will help you tackle anything that comes your way.
So like Mia was saying, it's all about being positive, and we really have to decide that we're going to be the person that steps into the room with that kind of mindset. Now, mindfulness is all about really training that mindset, really being like, okay, I'm going to understand my thoughts and really take the effort to try to do that. So one of the easiest ways to do that is by sitting in stillness or quote unquote meditating. Now, that could be a lot different for certain people. Meditation is really having you focus on one thing at a time and just using that as a way to achieve a peaceful mind state where you feel like you can take a breath. For some people, meditation might be just sitting in stillness. Other people might be doing a crossword puzzle, something that kind of helps you stay in a state of Zen. But what we're going to do is we're going to do a very simple form of meditation that we like to call breathe deeply, which is from our healthy habits checklist. So when we're talking about breathing deeply, that's physical and mental. When we actually breathe deeply, it allows your brain to absorb more oxygen and your body to get more oxygen, which will in turn give you more energy overall. So I think that a good time right now, or since we're here together, a good thing to do would be to take some deep breaths. So we're going to take 3 of them. The first one will inhale, exhale. The second one will raise our arms, and the third one will release a sound. So follow me. We're going to first inhale and then exhale. Woo! This time we're going to raise the arms all the way up. Here we go. Inhale in and then exhale. Woo! Now this last one we're going to release a sound. And the reason we're doing this is to get all that extra energy out. When you're sitting down, normally you're gonna wanna move and like kind of fidget a little bit. We're taking that kind of energy and we're gonna focus it by having that sound come out. That way we can sit and then do the activities that we need to do, whether it's classroom work or anything like that. So let's go ahead and get ready to do that. Inhale in. And then exhale. Woo! Man, I hope you guys are feeling really good right now. So again, those 3 deep breaths, that's a great way to start your meditation. I like to do it when I very first wake up, and then maybe several other times throughout the day to kind of realign myself or refocus for whatever I need to do. So it's a great start, friends. Remember, you guys are the light, and it's up to you guys to carry that for yourself and to others.
Thanks, AKLs, for reminding us to breathe deeply. I know I'm going to use that tip in my everyday life. And next up, to keep the positive vibes going, I thought, what better way to send a positive message out to all the students out there than to interview one of my favorite teachers. Her name is Miss Lupercio. She teaches 3rd grade, and I hopped on a Zoom call with her today to talk to her about how she's staying positive, and she has a little something to send out to all the students everywhere. Let's check it out. This is one of my favorite teachers next to me, and I just wanted to get you on Zoom because I know this is how you're communicating with your students, with your staff, and ask you a few questions of how you're doing. So let's start with the first one. How are you doing, and what are you doing to stay productive?
I'm doing good. To stay productive, I just made a schedule for myself. So in the mornings, I'll wake up, make myself some breakfast, and then I'll start on one of the things on my to-do list. I definitely make sure to have a set time each day for breakfast and lunch. I've been going out for walks whenever I need a break just to get that fresh air. But definitely putting myself on a schedule has really helped me get into a routine.
Mm-hmm. Has getting to talk to your students every once in a while helped out? And just
Oh, definitely. That was probably the highlight of my week this week, was being able to see all of their faces on my screen. Even though it was during a screen, it really felt like all of them were with me. And so that was definitely one of the most positive things that happened to me this week. So that helped a lot.
Good. Well, speaking of positive, what are like different ways that you're practicing? So we talked about the Be Kind pledge, and one of the big things I think we're trying to focus on right now is being positive. So how do you practice being positive as the weeks go by?
So each day, actually, I have a list that I keep in a journal, and it says the highlight of my day. So throughout each month, I start up that list again, and I just pick one thing that I felt was that brought me the most happiness throughout the day. And now, even staying home all day, I've still managed to be able to find different things each day that have kept me in a positive mood. And just practicing that gratitude is something that I found has brought a lot of happiness to my life and has brought a lot of positivity to each of my days. And it's fun to look back on the weeks and seeing all the different ways that my day was happy. So
yeah, there's so much to be grateful for. I feel like we start to find like gratitude in like the little things, or just like the sun coming out and being able to go outside, and even getting the opportunity to have technology like this to be able to speak to each other, and especially your students, and just being able to keep the positivity up, even though it may be kind of uncertain right now. So that's really good. Let's see, one last question. So I think we see a lot of things on the news, and they're all messages of how to stay positive and happy during this time. And so you're a teacher, I know you miss your students, and I know you miss them. And thinking of your students and beyond, what is something you want to say to your students and to students around the world?
I think the main thing I want to say to them is that we miss you. We want you to be staying healthy at home, staying positive, whatever that may look like for you. All of your teachers are cheering you on from home. We are rooting for you, and we just want you to maintain your learning as best as you can. So we miss you, and we love you all very much.
Awesome. Well, that about wraps it up. I want to thank you so much. This is a shining example of a teacher who is here for you. If you're watching this right now, if you're a parent who has a question, reach out to your teachers, because they are here for you. So we're signing out on this interview. A big thank you again to Ms. Lupercio for taking the time out to send a positive message to our students. And before this video ends, we have a special message from the Be Kind crew.
From the Be Kind crew, I just want to give a big thank you to all of our law enforcement, all of those doctors, those nurses, the construction people, the people who work in grocery stores, the people who clean up these places after those people work. Because I think we all believe in the Be Kind People Project, that these adults are the epitome of what kind kids grow up to be.
One positive message that I want to say to students all around the world is just to make sure that you're looking for gratitude everywhere you are. When you're looking for gratitude, it really helps you find a positive mindset in your situation.
Hi guys, I'm Rika from the Be Kind crew, and one message I would like to share with teachers is thank you so much for being flexible. It's not easy to go from teaching face-to-face to online. So thank you so much for being flexible and being adaptable.
Hello everybody, it's Carlos from the Be Kind crew, and a message that I would like to say to teachers is a huge thank you for being so supportive of your students and just going above and beyond, making sure that they're fed, that they're in a safe environment, that they're doing okay during this time. And we just thank you for continuing to go above and beyond for the safety and the well-being of your students.
Thank you!
We just want to thank everybody for tuning into this week's episode of Hive Time with Be Kind. Now remember, you can find these episodes every week here on our YouTube channel, along with other cool videos like Be Kind Daily, where you could go ahead and learn more about the Be Kind crew, things that they like to practice when it comes to the pledge, and also our Build a Dance series where you get to learn a move from a Be Kind crew member and it adds to one big routine. Now be sure to like, subscribe, and we can't wait to see you next time. Peace.
Love a beat, beat. You.
Thanks for
A
watching.
do, do. Love a beat, beat.